Neanderthals, brutal, primitive, or misunderstood geniuses, they walked the earth long before us, enduring brutal winters, crafting tools, and leaving traces of themselves in ways we're only now beginning to understand. But who were they, really? These weren't just your average cavemen. They were powerhouses. Neanderthals, our ancient cousins, had the raw strength to bring down prey 10 times their size, and their bones were so dense you'd think they were made for war. But there's more. They weren't just muscle. These freaks of nature had brains that, get this, they were larger than ours today, more capacity for planning, strategy, and survival in environments that would make us crumble. You'll discover how Neanderthals created art and culture and what their DNA is still doing inside us today. That's right, you might carry their genes right now. But why did they disappear? And what would the world be like if they had survived? By the end of this video, you'll see Neanderthals in a completely new light. So, sit tight, because the story of the Neanderthals is far from over. Neanderthals evolved around 400,000 years ago in Europe and parts of Asia. Picture a world far different from ours. Vast forests, icy tundras, and rocky caves. It's in this rugged landscape that Neanderthals developed their unique traits. Now, let's talk about what set them apart. Neanderthals had larger brains than modern humans, with an average size of about 1,450 cubic centimeters. This suggests they had the capacity for complex thought and problem solving. They were built for survival. Stocky and robust, with strong muscles to withstand harsh climates. Their physical adaptations allowed them to thrive in cold environments, sporting wide noses and larger chests to warm the air they breathed. But here's where it gets interesting. Neanderthals were not the simple brutes that popular culture often portrays. Recent research shows they had complex social structures, cooperating strategically during hunts, taking care of their wounded. They created unique tools, expertly used fire to make tar, and even decorated their bodies with symbolic pigments. Recent genetic studies have revealed compelling evidence of interbreeding between Neanderthals and early modern humans. When Homo sapiens migrated out of Africa, they encountered Neanderthal populations in Europe and Asia. These interactions resulted in the mixing of genes, a process that has left a lasting imprint on our DNA. Today, we know that many people of non-African descent carry approximately 1 to 2% Neanderthal DNA. This inheritance reveals not just a biological connection, but also hints at the adaptations that may have emerged from this genetic exchange. So, what does this Neanderthal heritage mean for us? Research suggests that some inherited Neanderthal genes influence our susceptibility to certain diseases, such as type 2 diabetes and Crohn's disease. However, it's not all doom and gloom. These genes may also provide beneficial traits. For instance, certain Neanderthal variants have been linked to enhanced immune responses, potentially offering some protection against infections. Beyond genetics, the interactions between Neanderthals and modern humans likely extended into the realm of culture. There is growing evidence to suggest that these two species did not just coexist. They may have exchanged ideas, tools, and technologies. Archaeological finds indicate that some Neanderthal sites show signs of advanced tool-making and even symbolic behavior, such as the use of pigments and burial practices. Theories suggest that as Homo sapiens spread into Neanderthal territories, they might have learned new survival techniques or improved their tool-making skills through cultural exchange. This blending of ideas could have played a crucial role in the survival of both species during a time of environmental change. The Neanderthals, a species that thrived for hundreds of thousands of years, suddenly disappeared around 40,000 years ago. But why? Let's explore the most prominent theories about their extinction. Was it climate change, competition, or something else entirely? One leading theory points to climate change. As the Ice Age reached its peak, temperatures plummeted and the environment became increasingly hostile. Neanderthals, who had adapted to the cold, may have found their habitats shrinking as glaciers advanced. With fewer resources and harsher conditions, their populations may have gradually declined, unable to cope with the rapid shifts in climate. Another theory suggests that the arrival of Homo sapiens played a significant role in the Neanderthals' downfall. As modern humans migrated into Neanderthal territories, the two species may have competed for the same resources: food, shelter, and hunting grounds. Though Neanderthals were skilled hunters, modern humans had more advanced tools and strategies, possibly giving them a competitive edge. Ultimately, it's likely that a combination of factors contributed to their extinction: climate change, competition with modern humans, and possibly diseases all playing their part. But while Neanderthals as a distinct species disappeared, their story doesn't end there. Even though Neanderthals went extinct, they left a lasting legacy in our DNA. As we mentioned earlier, people of non-African descent carry small amounts of Neanderthal genes that continue to shape our biology today. The Neanderthals' extinction remains one of the greatest mysteries of human evolution, but by studying their remains, their culture, and their genetic legacy, we gain insights into not just who they were, but who we are. Neanderthals were far more advanced than we once believed. And as we learn more about them, we must ask ourselves, how do our perceptions of ancient humans reflect our own biases? For centuries, we underestimated their intelligence and culture, perhaps because it was easier to see them as lesser beings. But in truth, Neanderthals are a part of our shared human journey. If you've enjoyed exploring the world of the Neanderthals with us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. There's so much more to discover about our ancient past. And by subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we dive into new, fascinating topics. Join us as we continue uncovering the hidden stories of humanity's journey.